The following is a paid advertisement. The views expressed are the sole responsibility of the advertiser.
You Have Real Estate is proudly sponsored by Renewal by Andersen, your full-service window and door replacement company. Learn more at rbafla.com.
Welcome to You Have Real Estate here on location in New Smyrna Beach. We're brought to you by our wonderful friends at Renewal by Andersen. A wonderful show ahead today. You will not want to miss a single minute, but first, the opening statement. I hear this question all the time. Justin, I want to buy a house for my family. Should I buy something that is already there existing and fix it up, or should I build? A wonderful question that we will address today by asking real questions. Every week in here on the program, we ask real questions to the truly trend-setting people in Central Florida's real estate community. Very happy to kick it off this morning live from a house they're building right now. The Newberry boys are here, Chad, Mike. What's up, guys? How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having us out. I'm a little disappointed in both of you for one thing, and I got to start with this. So, my lovely girlfriend is here, and you have two models without shirts on right now. I feel like she's staring at them.
That TV camera?
Yeah, exactly.
Approval?
Well, let's talk about that question, because here at Newberry, you guys build custom homes, not like flip through a magazine, choose one model. You build custom homes. How does that work?
You want to start with that? Or you want me to feel that?
We're more of a design build type custom home builder. So we start from scratch, and a lot of the concepts of the houses that we come up with really come from the creativity of the client. It's what they envision, what they've always wanted. It's their dream. And we kind of like take a lot of their inspirational images and we kind of just create something original that's one of a kind. And that's pretty much what separates us from the other custom home builders.
It's an interview process.
Yeah.
So when the client comes to us, a lot of times they'll bring inspirational pictures, but we interview them. We want to know their family, their lifestyle, their hobbies, what they like, what they don't like. Maybe what is the coolest house that you've ever that you think is cool. Those kind of things, and we just kind of grab all of that information. It starts off with just a folder full of notes and pictures and ideas. And with the creativity of my son and myself and Bob, which is our in-house architect, which is not here. He's actually having fun in Australia.
Oh, wow. It's a long flight.
But yeah, so we put all that stuff together and we just come up with something that's unique, like this house. This has got a Japandi's Scandinavian concept to it. So to bring in those two architecturals and then to take it from the outside and bring it into the inside, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of people don't trust builders. They've heard horror stories about building a house, and there have been some bad builders out there, bad construction people altogether. Newberry is different. How do you do it differently, and why should people trust you to build their dream home?
I think part of it's because we're very collaborative right from the beginning, and communication is key. So even when we run into issues or things start going over budget, we just start communicating right away. And I think that's what our clients and customers really appreciate, is just the constant communication and the full transparency.
And trying to educate them of what construction's all about, the time frame, what all the components are. The thing about being a custom home builder, or what we do, is like building a Ferrari. We build Ferraris. Yeah. And there's a lot of moving parts that comes in, and we deal with our vendors, we deal with subcontractors, but the ultimate is the responsibility of the builder and scheduling and how that all comes together. So just what's great about the client in this house that we're building for, they're engaged, they stay engaged, we're in communication on a daily basis. When we get clients that kind of remove themselves and or maybe just looking at the bottom line, that's where we have a few challenges in that. So sure. we just try to keep everybody engaged and make it fun. Try and make it fun.
There are people out there right now who are thinking, okay, I'm either going to buy a new house and I'm going to fix it up, or I'm going to build a new home from scratch. What are the benefits, Chad, of building something ground up?
I think it's your vision, and it's just it's going to be your home. It's going to be it's designed to cater to your lifestyle, your unique situation, and your unique vision. So I think that's probably the benefit, and also people want something different. So even from a resale perspective, like if it's one of a kind, you're just going to get a higher yield for it from a realtor standpoint.
Yeah, we're here at Japandi, a house that you're currently building. Beautiful home, obviously, here in New Smyrna Beach. But we have a parade of homes coming through as well today. What's going on here? It's a party.
Yeah. So we have the Women's Council of Realtors.
I get it now. Now I'm putting it all together.
Did you see the male models with no shirt?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I haven't seen my girlfriend.
The ladies.
I haven't seen my girlfriend here since they took them off.
My wife already took a picture. She was first in.
So we got 50 realtors coming through, taking a bus tour of all the houses that are in the parade of homes. We're one of the stops, so they're going to come and take a look at the Japandi house.
Got it. Also, we talked about the dome house last time you were on. This dome house fascinates me. What is going on with that?
I'll field that, I guess, and then Chad can chime in. We're actually in our third round of designs.
Yeah.
I think every time we present something, there's a new idea that comes from it, and the story about that was we were actually working at, there's some sort of celebrity status of some sort. I don't think it's a movie star, but we're working through their agent. So all the communication is done directly through the agent. But we started off at 6,000 square feet, but they have certain parameters. It's now grown to over 10,000 square feet. This house has got over 70 tons of concrete, 8 miles of steel in it. And from what I can tell, it's the largest in the U.S., at least multi-story, and it's going to be built on 6 acres oceanfront. It just doesn't get any better than that. It's going to be a unique architectural in itself, the pool, just all the amenities. And right now, what we're working with is just the budget on the house.
Yeah.
So it's a
work in progress.
It's a work in progress, but it's a really fun project.
Good deal. What's next for Newberry Homes? I mean, you're not just working here on the beach. You do work in Orlando area too, right?
Yeah, so we're about ready to start building 6 spec houses with investors in College Park. We're calling that 6 in the city. So smaller houses, 1,500 square feet. Permits hopefully will be issued soon. I was hoping to put that in the parade of homes, but it's not going to happen this year, so maybe next year.
Next year for sure. Chad, Mike, always a pleasure to see you guys. Keep up the great work. Thanks for having us out.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
glad you guys came. Yeah.
Mimosas are next. I saw them filling those up too, and tell your guys to put their shirts back on. I feel terrible right now. Here's what we will do, a very quick break. When we return, do you build or do you buy continues from New Smyrna Beach on You Have Real Estate. Do you have allergies? Do your children have allergies? Well, at least you know in your home you are safe from allergies, right? No, you're not. The windows in your home can be giving allergies a major boost to your family, and this is very scary. Dan Brigman's here, Renewal by Anderson. You think when you're in your house, you're safe from all this outdoor stuff. But you're not.
You're absolutely right. You think so, but what we've learned is as the season gets warmer and these allergies start to come out, what also happens is our AC runs a lot more, right? When your AC runs, remember, there's a return in the house. It's sucking air from somewhere. If you have broken seals in your window, that pollen, those allergenic, anything can be pulled through there, and the more that AC is running, the more those allergies that are coming into your home, and therefore you're waking up stuffed up.
Get your windows checked out. QR code is on the screen right now. You talk about AC though. When I hear my AC running, I immediately think my electricity bill. Oh my gosh, it's that time of year where I have to pay a ton of money to my electricity bill. Windows, though, contribute to that bill as well. 100%.
It's time to put a stop to the high energy bills. You have to. And there's a lot of other reasons to make the investment, but that's one of the biggest ones. What will happen is when you replace these windows, which equate to about 25% of the square foot of your home, that's a lot of glass. That's one whole wall of the house. All of that sun beating in, and on even the chilly days, that heat that you have inside going out, that will reduce your energy bill somewhere between the neighborhood of 20 and 30%. In most cases, will reduce that payment enough to pay for the windows themselves.
I love it, Dan. Thank you. Great job as always. Do yourself a favor. Check out your windows today with Renewal by Anderson. Welcome back to the program. Every week, Universal Roof and Contracting sends our favorite friend, Vivian Lehman, out to a different place for Vivs in your neighborhood. Today, we go to a city that, if you've ever lived there, you've probably never left. Vivs in your neighborhood from Oviedo.
We are visiting Oviedo today, and you may have known that it's renowned for its free-roaming chickens, but it also features a rather large population of peacocks, also known as a pride if grouped together. I guess that's where they got the saying, proud as a peacock. The town was founded in part by Swedish immigrants, including Andrew Allen, who is responsible for the city's name today. Oviedo is also a city in Spain, and the name honors Florida's Spanish past. The city started to expand from Lake Jessup. This lake was the southernmost point for boat traffic along the St. Johns River. What is now Aloma Avenue used to be Oviedo Winter Park Road and was the most direct route to Winter Park. The median household income is about $104,000, and the median home value in 2023 was $415,000. Fun fact, the Alafair Woods neighborhood features streets named after significant figures responsible for Oviedo's development. Median age is around 33. I was surprised until I remembered it's also close to the University of Central Florida. We can't talk about Oviedo without mentioning the Townhouse Restaurant, a favorite of the locals. Many families have moved out to this area to enjoy the rural lifestyle and, of course, the free-roaming chickens. If you would like more information on Oviedo, don't hesitate to contact me, Vivian Laney, at 407-205-0400.
Welcome back to the show. We continue. Thank you, Vivian, by the way. We continue talking today about buying something existing versus buying a new build. Who better to ask about that than our good friend Elisha Lopez, Ocala Realty World. Elisha, welcome to the show, the party, whatever we want to call it here. I'm pretty sure it's raffle time that they're screaming. I don't know what they won, but I hope it's good. I hope it's not just like a bar of soap or something, because the way they're screaming, these better be very good gifts and prizes, right? Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good, thank you.
You work with a lot of clients all the time who do have this question. And throughout Marion County, Ocala, the villages, there's a lot of new construction. When a client that you have says, should I buy something that's existing versus new construction, what do you tell them?
Well, it's definitely a personal choice, and most of the time is, do they want to buy something that's resale and then make their own personal touches, or possibly buy new construction where they can update and put their own personal touches right out the gate.
What are some of the benefits that you see right now? And I'm especially interested in the new technology in new construction. What are some of the benefits of new construction?
Everything's new, so it's like that new car smell, new home smell, and you're the first person that has lived there, so all of the things you need to do to get into a resale, you won't have to do that. Interest rates are lower on new construction right now because they can offer that. And there's a lot of upgrades, and they help with closing costs, so there's a lot of pluses. But then in Ocala, with the new construction, it's zero lot line. So if you don't want to reach out and touch someone, then it's going to be a better decision to go on the resale and have a little land.
I hear that term zero lot line quite a bit. I'm not sure everyone at home knows what that means exactly. What does that mean, zero lot line?
You really don't have much of a yard on the sides of the house, and usually in the back of the house, and the front of the house as well. And so when we make the joke about reach out and touch someone, it was always like, I'm in the shower in the bathroom and I could reach out and hand over my neighbor a bar of soap.
The prices up in the Ocala area are so much less than in Orlando too. If you're looking for a primary home or you're looking for an investment home, look no further than Ocala. I'm putting a QR code on the screen for you right now. Elisha Lopez will get your information, and she can feed you listings as they come live, and you can buy that dream home or buy an investment house, because Airbnb is going crazy up there. But also, you can buy a new house as well, Elisha. And I think a lot of people get confused by this because they see the big flags out in this new development. They just go in and talk to whoever's at the desk. If they use you, is it going to cost them more money?
Nope, not at all.
How does that process work, to take your own agent with you?
So it's to the benefit of the buyer, because we're there to look out for their best interests, where when they go directly to the builder's going to look out for their bottom line. It's normal because they're the seller. They're not just the builder, they're actual owner as well, and that's what's the most important to them. So having a realtor on their side to make sure everything's smooth and they're not doing anything they're not supposed to is really beneficial.
In fact, I think it could be crazy not to take your own agent, because yes, the salesperson at the front desk is going to be very nice because they're trying to sell you a house and trying to sell you upgrades. Take your own agent. It's not going to charge you a penny, and they're going to be there to represent you during this negotiation for a significant amount of money.
Absolutely. And also guide them maybe to the right neighborhood, because sometimes as a buyer on their own, they're going to go up to the first neighborhood, and of course they're going to fall in love with what they see, because everything's new. So
right.
It's the new home smell. You're like, oh, I want this.
Yes.
But there could be another neighborhood on the other side of the county that is the exact same home for less, and they would never know about it, and the builder wants to sell them that one because it's more.
I think that maybe negotiations could even be more important in a new development like this, because we're talking about upgrades, we're talking about the builder sometimes helping pay for the mortgage or closing costs. There's almost more negotiation sometimes in a new home purchase versus an existing one.
There is, and actually just 2 weeks ago I was with buyers from South Florida, and they were purchasing new construction, and the builder was just adamant, the agent, for them to buy that specific home when they wanted the other one. And why did they want that one? Because she was representing that house and she would make the commission on that one, when the buyers wanted the other one that was another agent or another person in their office. So if I wasn't there, I wouldn't have been able to stop that.
Yeah, and they do it all the time too, because these upgrades can become a little bit of a negotiation, and you might see $300,000 on the signs outside of the neighborhood, but that might be pre-upgrade. How does this upgrade and the negotiations for upgrades work?
Well, not all builders actually have upgrades. There's certain ones, they just have like package A, B, and C, and then that's it. You have to pick from that. But when they're maybe a little semi-custom or a little higher end, you can pick those upgrades, but you have to pay for those ahead of time. They're not going to wait till the end of the loan, because they're going to order all those products. So you have to make sure that you're serious about it, because if not, you'll lose the money.
Right. What areas do you serve? We talk about Ocala a lot. We talk about Marion County, but really, I think your area is a little bit even bigger than that. What if someone's watching right now? They want to buy a house. They want to buy an investment home. What areas do you really cover?
So we service all of Central Florida. Okay. That's why Realty Row selling all of Florida. And actually, under my brokerage, we have agents all over Central Florida that work under me, and because we like to keep it in the family. That way, I know that the service that's given out to the consumer from our office is consistent across the board. So, I mean, even here in New Smyrna, we can help out as well. But all of Central Florida and Levy County is becoming a little bit of a hot spot.
Is that right?
Yeah, because there's nothing out there, so it's so inexpensive. And Citrus County's blowing up.
I don't really know where Levy County is, to be exact. Ivan, do you know Levy County? He's heard of it. We don't know where it is. Where is Levy County?
So northwest of Marion County.
Okay. I guess I should know that.
Yes.
So wait, that's the new hotspot, you think?
I mean, it's dead. Like, there's nothing right now, but that's what happens, right? When all the other spots get built out, sooner or later, like what happened with Davenport and what's happening with Marion County, sooner or later it's going to get built out, and it only makes sense to just keep going.
Only makes sense as a great investment as well. You know, when you find a county like that that's really starting to sense some growth and feel some growth, obviously that's a good place to put money as the prices will continue to skyrocket.
Vacant land.
Awesome. Elisha Lopez, always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming down to New Smyrna Beach.
My pleasure.
We owe you a trip to Ocala now for this. How was that?
Absolutely.
If you would like to see any homes throughout the Ocala, Marion County area, great prices still, great investments. QR code here on the screen, or call me directly. I'll connect you with Elisha. One last quick break from New Smyrna Beach as You Have Real Estate continues. And I know on your list of things to do was get my roof inspected. You see leaks coming in, or your roof has just gotten old. 2024 is the year to do that. One place to turn. It is my good friends at Universal Roof and Contracting, joined by Justin and Corey. You did my roof last year, and they did such a great job. QR code is here on the screen, by the way. If you have any roof leaking, or if your roof is old, you need to have someone look at it today. You're not just roofers, you're general contractors, which really saved the day on my house. What difference does that make?
A huge difference. It makes us a one-stop shop. If there's anything on a structural level or anything beyond the roof line that needs to be handled as a point of doing the roof, we can actually handle that circumstance in real time with real solutions and not have you to take back over and get other GCs involved to handle that. So really, it just makes us very versatile and it allows us to open up a huge book of services to make sure all your best needs are met.
A lot of roofing companies gone out of business, getting bought up right now, and they're doing that because when they get the phone call, they literally don't go to the person's house. They get an aerial photo of the roof, and they call up and say, okay, we're going to put a new roof on. Not your strategy at all.
Not at all. It just happened yesterday with me. Yeah, the homeowner was surprised I showed up, and I'm glad I did, because there were so many little intricacies about the roof that had to be addressed to make a proper scope of work. So we're big believers in showing up, doing a proper inspection, making sure that we're going to address everything so there's no surprises on the back end.
With my house, we were able to file an insurance claim thanks to you guys, really. You helped me through that process. Sometimes you can't file an insurance claim. For the people who have to pay, do you have payment plans available that make it really simple?
Absolutely. Financing is a real thing out there. It's a useful tool. It's a way for us to not only get your roof done, completed, but you can defer all your money issues until the next year, and then we can still get your roof done in real time.
Thank you guys for all you did for me, all you've done for our audience here. Do yourself a favor, check out Universal Roof and Contracting right now. Welcome back to the show. A final segment today. You bought the house. Now what do you need? Obviously, you need the pool. We're in Florida. Happy to be joined here by Aquascapes Pool and Spas. David is here. Dave, how are you, buddy? Good to see you.
I'm doing well, Justin.
And Mike is here as well. So here's how it goes. They did a custom home with you. You're not going to do a custom home without a pool.
That's
Why
right.
do you always choose Aquascapes?
It doesn't get any better with design. He designs right in front of the client. He listens, he interviews just like we do. Our style is similar.
Yeah.
And how we interview the client, he draws right there, he makes the changes, and what you get at the end of that is you actually have a budget price and a rendering of what it's really going to look like. And that, a lot of folks out there just aren't very visual.
Right.
But with the way that David draws, and David's been, we're glad to come back together again. It's been a while, but I had to go find him. He can tell you the story behind that, but he's just an amazing designer when it comes to pools.
Talking to you both and getting to know you today, I know what it is. I know why you've been successful, and the reason why a lot of companies haven't. It's because you do not overpromise and underdeliver. And when you talk about construction, when you talk about pool construction, that's what gets people in trouble. That's not how you run your business, David.
Correct, 100% right. Like you said, we underpromise and overdeliver.
Yeah.
People give me a time frame, Justin. If it's 150 days, I'm going to tell you 180 days.
Yeah.
You're going to say the other guy said 150. Could it be 120? Yeah, but if I tell you 120, on 121 or 151, you're calling me. So reach out to the longer number, and we come in. We're always a hero.
Yeah.
If they thought it was June 1st and we're May 9th, we're a hero. If they thought it was June 1st and it's June 11th, we're not happy. Michael sourced me out again over here at the beach simply because, I'm going to use his words, he'd been up and down the beach for about 40 years since I withdrew for other business interior, and he couldn't find anybody to close on time. And if a builder or if the project's not done on time, you have you're unhappy campers.
That's right.
So we don't do that.
That's the thing about a builder is we're the ultimate responsible. If anything goes wrong, it doesn't matter who it is. It's always the builder. So we at Newberry, our vendors might not be the least expensive, but they're the most experienced. And when you're building these type of homes that are $1 million plus, we have one coming up that's probably going to be closer to the $6 million. You really need that talent, that expertise to pull it off.
I don't know how you two young bucks have that much experience, by the way.
I know, right?
You look
24 years.
24 years, is that right?
Yeah.
So Aquascapes, what kind of pools do you do? I mean, who should call you?
Anybody with a reasonably sized project. We're not in competition with the 53 other pool builders in town. Just if you want a really cool design, and if it's a retail design, call us. We're going to design for free. I'm going to build a live 3D model. We're going to move the pool left, move it right, make a sun shelf, do a beam, whatever you like in your project. Custom design. We've never used what's called templates. All other pool builders have about 150 templates. Click and drag, click and drag. You go to your friend's house, we have the same pool. We don't use templates. You'll never see your pool elsewhere.
But
period.
you will see your pool before it even goes under construction. What you showed me earlier on your computer is incredible how you designed them.
It's live in 3D.
Yeah.
You saw that.
I sure did.
Yeah.
How does that process work? How does the design process go?
We start with a 2D flat page. I get your survey. When you call, give me your survey. I come out to a site visit like we do all projects. measure the home, the windows, the doors to the millimeter. Then you'll fly through the home left, you'll fly through the home right, walk around the pool. It'll have full-size furniture, characters, people swimming in the pool live, so you can get a good idea of your scale. We draw with wheels. It's no longer like a pen and paper.
Yeah.
I can grab the wheel, move the pool right a foot, move the pool left a foot. Can you make it 11 foot wide? Can you bring it in 12 foot? It's a really good product, and it's, as you saw, it's live 3D color. You see what you're getting before we dig a hole.
Yeah.
You can even bring in the male shirtless models with the hard hats.
Yeah, might as well.
Right?
I've been here all day.
Right?
We have them.
Rendering.
Oh my goodness.
What kind of time frame? I'm not holding you to it, but let's say someone wanted to get a
that's-
decently sized pool now. Is it going to take a year, 6 months? What do you think?
No. Depending on the municipality.
That's what we're hearing. We're hearing, oh, it's a year at least to
No,
get a
it's
pool
about
down.
6 months.
Okay.
And again, I'm going to tell you 180. From say go to swim, you're about 180 days. Could it be 150? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell you 150, so think
30, 60, 90, 20,
it's a
5
6-month
months. 6 months.
We can
I don't
lose,
know.
depending on your HOA, Justin, it could
Yeah.
be 5 weeks in HOA. Engineering and permitting, add another 30 days. We could not be digging a hole for 60 or 90 days. Once we're in the ground, it goes super fast.
With my HOA, it could take 6, 7 years. Or which one? Because I have two. You know what I mean?
Well,
the master and the sub.
You've taken some pictures of the Japandi house here and that. So
Yep.
we are actually coming out of permitting to start the pool. So this is the construction phase that you want to start a pool for new construction anyway, is what you're seeing and what you're looking at now. So they collectively come together timely because they have to.
Good to see you, brother. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you,
All right,
100%.
Aquascapes, keep up the great work. Hey, thank you to our amazing crew. Ivan, Derek, Tyson was here, Philip, Anand's here, Michaela, Dallas, Vivian. Thank you so much. Brenna's also here. Most importantly, thank you. See you again next week for more You Have Real Estate. When our AC unit broke, it was clearly broken. We knew we had to get it was done. It was, you would say, toast.
It was toast.
But there are some things out there that people, maybe it's not totally broken. There are 8 ways that you know it is time to upgrade your AC system. Number 1, your electricity bill. A drastic increase in that electricity bill, that's how you know.
Number 2, unusual noises or odors. It can smell.
I thought that was just you. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, you might be smelling more because your AC unit is not working.
It's not cooling or heating efficiently anymore at all.
And you can tell if there's poor airflow to your unit.
Dripping water or producing too much humidity. We don't like humidity at all.
No, absolutely not. And constant repairs. I mean, you don't want the AC people out all the time.
And you can't even buy the parts anymore because they're already discontinued. That's when you know it's too old.
The refrigerant that it uses has a high global warming potential.
In my case, I had to replace the air conditioning unit in my new home because, again, it was just broken. So what did I do? I replaced it with the Duquesne Lynx inverter, and believe me, it's been an amazing choice. With Duquesne Lynx, I sleep like a baby every single night because it's incredibly quiet thanks to its quiet shift feature. Also, being a quick link inverter technology unit, I'm saving on electricity consumption and, of course,
money.
Show me the money.
That's what it's all about.
Duquesne Lynx inverter heat pump offers a high efficiency of up to 18 SEER and up to 10 HSPF. It also provides 5 modes of operation, 3 cooling and 2 heating modes. To learn more, look at the information on your screen right now. Thank you, Duquesne.
The proceeding was a paid advertisement. The views expressed were the sole responsibility of the advertiser.